So it's my privilege to go ahead and introduce Andrea Hansen, the KDACC Program Director, who's going to share exciting news about the grant program, the requirements, and how organizations and individuals can go about applying for it. So if you please will join me in welcoming Andrea Hansen to the stage.
Thank you, Justin, for the warm welcome. Very happy to be here with all of you today. Our friends in the press, we lean on you heavily to help us get the word out, and we're just so elated that you're here with us today. And despite the fact that it is Friday the 13th, I understand there's a certain superstition that comes along with today, but I can assure you today brings about good news and good fortune for those at least living in the Central Valley, right? So happy Friday the 13th. Today is a wonderful day. As Justin mentioned, my name is Andrea Hansen. I am the Executive Director of the Kern Dance Alliance and the KDA Creative Corps Program Director. It's really hard to believe that actually 1 year ago, I started writing our Creative Corps grant, and really what a difference 1 year makes. Here I stand before you today, ready to roll out millions of dollars in support of arts initiatives that are going to improve the lives of Californians, specifically those that are living in the Central Valleys. But before I move on to the exciting information, I want to make a few acknowledgments. First, a heartfelt thank you to the City of Bakersfield Mayor Go and to 3rd District Supervisor Jeff Flores for bringing remarks to us today. Thank you. I'd also would like to acknowledge the KDA Board of Directors, many of whom are here today, that have worked tirelessly volunteered their time for nearly a decade to promote the arts in Kern County. Additionally, I would like to thank the KDA donors, our partners, our members, our volunteers, and our supporters, because they are truly the reason I'm standing here in front of you today. Finally, I want to acknowledge a new member of the KDA Creative Corps team who is not able to be here. Unfortunately, she fell sick, but Miss Whitney Pasquale has joined on as the new KDA Creative Corps Program Coordinator. She will be intrinsically involved in this process. And without saying, it's very important that I recognize the California Arts Council for their support, as well as this incredible KDA Creative Corps team that we have assembled that have worked relentlessly to get us to this moment today. So without further ado, let's lift the curtain and start the show. Today, we open the application period for approximately $4.2 million in grant funding available to individual artists, cultural workers, arts agencies, social service organizations in the Central Valley and Eastern Sierras. Organizations are available for funding up to $300,000, and individual artists are available for funding up to $150,000. To begin the process, you must start by downloading the guidelines. That is the one-stop shop. And of course, I have this beautiful website behind me. The guidelines are available for you right here on the home page. And the guidelines are going to give you all of the information necessary to be successful through this process. To begin the process, you want to start with a letter of intent. The letter of intent portal is currently open, so you can begin the process literally right now. It is mandatory that all interested applicants submit a letter of intent by the deadline of Friday, February 17th at 11:59 p.m. Once the applicants have successfully submitted their letter of intent, they will essentially be given the keys to the full grant portal to begin their grant applications. I'd like to note that the grant portal will officially open on February 1st. The deadline to submit the grant is March 31st at 11:59 p.m. KDA will then go in and start to rank and review all applications with a plan to announce all awardees on May 1st, which happens to coincide with the 8th birthday of Kern Dance Alliance. We are very excited on our birthday to roll out millions. Projects must take place in the Central Valley regions, and that includes 14 counties. This money is not to be spent just in Kern County, it's to be shared with 14 other counties. Applicants must also be California residents and/or operate their business within California. Applicants are invited to develop arts programs that address one or many of the 4 focus areas. The first being creating programs utilizing the arts to address public health awareness messages to stop the spread of COVID-19. Public awareness related to water and energy conservation, climate mitigation, emergency preparation, relief, and recovery. Civic engagement, including election participation, social justice, and community engagement. As I've been talking, Justin has been delightfully scrolling through the website. Again, the website just launched a mere 15 minutes ago, and it is chock full of information for applicants. You can review the timeline, the requirements, you can download the guidelines. All of the information is available for you on the website. One of the elements that we are most excited about that involves the KDA Creative Corps, and I believe this is why we were a competitive grant in the eyes of the state. We understand our communities best because we live and we work here. And we know, specifically individual artists, are not educated often about writing grant applications. Unless somebody has offered you grant writing 101, it's certainly a skill that has to be acquired. You don't learn it overnight. And so therefore, we are very excited to be working with excellent professionals in the field to offer 6 free webinars educating potential applicants about not only how to create a proposal, but information beyond creating a proposal. For instance, our legal and HR team are going to be talking about the importance of transparency and accountancy. Our finance team is going to be talking about what it means. Should an individual artist receive $150,000, what does that mean to your taxes? Our marketing team is going to come in and talk about strategies for marketing and branding and how that is integral to arts as a business. Of course, myself, as well as the other teammates, are going to be talking about the LOI process. We're going to be talking about creating the grant process. We're going to be providing Ignite sessions where you can just bring up ideas and we're going to help you formulate the proposals. What's really wonderful about this is we're really going to be addressing the California Healthy Places Index. The California Healthy Places Index is an identifier that the state has put together to show access of Californians, or equal access of Californians to education, healthcare, clean water, etc. Markers that show elements that contribute to the quality of life for Californians. The California Healthy Places Index rates counties up and down the state. And while it's not the best information to share, often the Central Valleys are rated some of the lowest in the state. But this moment serves to change that opportunity. This moment is about utilizing the arts to say things that words often cannot. We are leaning on our artisans, our creative thinkers, to move into the public sphere and help to make an impact in the lives of so many people that often don't have the opportunities. So in addition to learning about the California Healthy Places Index, the webinars will also feature staff from the California Arts Council, as well as having one-on-one time with the KDA Creative Corps staff. And truly, this experience is not about walking ahead of individuals in this process. It's about walking next to them and assisting them through this, because we want everybody to be successful in this process. We want to level the playing field so that everybody has the chance to receive the funding to create impactful programs. And with that, I think we've moved all the way through the requirements and the guidelines. Please visit kdacreativecorps.org to learn all about this incredible program. It's an honor to be a steward of this monumental and unprecedented moment in Kern County and in the Central Valleys. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you, Justin.
Lyndon Johnson said, "Art is a nation's most precious heritage." And thank you, Kern Dance Alliance, for gifting this great opportunity through your hard work to our community and to communities that never would have had this opportunity. Young people who participate in the arts are 4 times more likely to be recognized for academic achievement, 3 times more likely to win awards for school attendance, and they read for pleasure nearly twice as often. That's from the American for the Arts. But Kern Dance Alliance, through your efforts, that's the opportunity that you're giving to uplift our valley, to uplift that lower quartile of disadvantaged communities. And so from the city of Bakersfield, it's such a pleasure to thank the Kern Dance Alliance for your efforts to come alongside those in our community, come alongside our artists, but to come alongside the residents, the children of our community, and provide this opportunity for them to rise up, for our community, for the Central Valley to be lifted up. Kern Dance Alliance, we salute you for your efforts. Let's continue to work together through the arts to provide greater opportunity for all in our community. Thank you so much, KDA.
And now we get to hear from Marcy Hironis, the president of Kern Dance Alliance. Marcy.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It is an absolute pleasure to be called the new president of Kern Dance Alliance. Kern Dance Alliance is really all about communities serving communities. And because of that, we know our community the best because we live and we work with them every single day. As a result of this, we are really focused on the success of Creative Corps, and that hinges on our ability to be able to reach into these communities that might not have obtained this opportunity before. Because Kern Dance Alliance is rooted in community collaboration, we believe we're the best fit to administer this project. For nearly a decade, Kern Dance Alliance has been acquiring experience in the field that impacts Central California. All of our programs help improve the quality of life for people living in our area. For example, Kern Dance Alliance is closing the literacy gap through one of our programs, encouraging children to read through dance called Books in Motion. Another program is Shine for Girls that really supports women in STEM by increasing girls' interest in mathematics through movement. Similarly, KDA has been working on improving the data of those living in the lowest quartile in California's Healthy Index. By supporting the artists in these areas, we are able to support their programs with our investment in their work. Kern Dance Alliance is so proud to be able to positively shift attitudes of readiness through the arts by engaging people in these communities. And in 2022 alone, we were able to commission and employ 53 artists for creative projects. As a result of our engaging work, we were able to apply for a competitive grant, and we were awarded $4.2 million by the California Arts Council to administer this historic and unprecedented investment in the arts in the Central Valley region. As KDA is honored to be the steward of this monumental moment in support of social, cultural, economic, and the physical well-being of the people in our communities. We are thrilled to re-grant this money in our community, but more importantly, we are able to build the capacity of artists and organizations so they too can write and win competitive grants with the intent to cultivate a better California for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marcy. Obviously, there's so much excitement and passion for this and the impact that the KDA Creative Corps is going to make on our communities. So I'm also honored to bring up Supervisor and newly elected Chairman of the Board of Supervisors, Jeff Flores.
Thank you, Justin. Good morning. It's such a pleasure to be here on behalf of the Kern County Board of Supervisors. My congratulations to KDA for this significant accomplishment. But not only that, your history here in the county, over a decade of work of elevating our community through the arts, and the unprecedented amount that you're bringing into the Central Valley as well as Kern County. 4.2 million is significant. It's a testament to your grant writing expertise, the work you've done in the board of directors. Andrea, thank you so much. And only that, for the entire region, to put the Central Valley on the map, that it's not just Southern California and Northern California, that we have special expertise here, we have communities in need. Art elevates everybody, it lifts everybody up. It's in our DNA. Ever since time eternal, since the cavemen, people have been painting, people have been creating, people have been dancing, people have been sculpting, and that's part of the human experience. And so we look forward to the administration of this. Thank you for the outreach, what you're doing. I'm so encouraged to see people in the future apply and see what germinates and comes to fruition after this. And like Mayor Go said, it touches students' lives, it touches our community. Those that are involved have better graduation rates. Those that are involved have better college success rates and college readiness and employment. It just touches everybody. It touches our business corridors, our communities, graffiti, economic development. It all starts with the arts, and we're richer because of that. And on behalf of the board, congratulations and thank you from our heart.
All right, well, once again, thank you everyone for coming. The website is live, KDACreativecorps.org. We encourage you to visit it, to share far and wide. We want as many people, as many organizations as possible to know that this is out there and the funding is available. At this time, and I would also be remiss, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, KDA Creative Corps. And at this time, we'll go ahead and call our press conference to an end. We'll be around if there are any other further questions. But thank you so much for coming us, and we look forward to advancing the arts and improving our quality of life in Central and Eastern California. Thank you very much.